Ladies and gentlemen, to kickstart the inaugural Melbourne Chinatown Multicultural Celebration, please put your hands together and welcome the Chinese Masonic Lion Dance Team.
大家好，我係曾柱生，我係呢個 Melbourne 唐人街區域嘅主席。今日呢個節目呢，我哋叫做 Multicultural Event in Chinatown。因為呢點解呢？今年嘅唐人街呢，因為嗰個 lockdown，我哋冇做到呢，我哋想補翻改個名呢叫做Multicultural Chinatown Event。多謝大家 今年呢個慶會咧係第一次嘅，我希望咧以後咧都會每一年一次啊，但係咧要睇個市政府同個省政府嘅幫助上咯，我哋先決定啊。今日咧相信咧因為天氣很好，天公保護我哋冇雨落，所以咧今日咧啲人數咧都好多。OK， 多謝大家。
是日本太鼓的表演，也希望他们的表演能给我们带来非常美好的印象，给唐人街带来生机勃勃。Ladies and gentlemen, after their performance, we would invite volunteers, people who are interested in the taiko, to
Sharon.
Hi Sharon, how are you? You've done a wonderful performance here. Tell me a little bit about your organization. I know you are one of the Japanese leading performing organization in Melbourne. Tell me a little bit about that, please.
Sure. So I'm part of an organization called Taikokoro. Taikokoro is an organization that looks to practice traditional Japanese drumming techniques. The drumming style that we just did today was from an island off the coast of Tokyo called Miyakijima. So we call it Miyaki Taiko. And Miyaki Taiko is normally played in festivals to bring the gods down. So this is a version that has been created for stage. What we also do is another traditional style, which is a little bit more freeform. And that is also from an island off the coast of Tokyo called Hachijojima. So Hachijojima, and we're just going to set up for it now. It is actually an audience participation style of drumming. So we will have someone from Taikokoro on the floor. We're going to be setting it up off the stage so that we can have some performers from the audience. So we'll be establishing a bass beat. We'll be playing some freeform beats over the top, and then we'll invite people from the audience to also come and join us.
My name is Eng Lim, and I'm the president of Melbourne Dailung Association, Melbourne Big Dragon. We are the world's largest dragon, and I'm also vice president for Chinatown Precinct Association. Normally, to start off the year, we would have the Chinese New Year celebrations. But this year, because of the high Omicron COVID cases, unfortunately, we had to cancel our Chinese New Year's Eve and also what we call the Big Sunday, which is always the first Sunday after the actual first day of Chinese New Year. So now today, 1st of May, in this beautiful summer, autumn weather, even the weather is perfect. We are having the what we call Chinatown celebrations, multicultural celebrations, and it's multicultural because Chinatown, although predominantly Chinese, we do have like the German, the Korean, the Japanese, the Thai, all nationalities, the Thai, all different nationalities. So we have a big celebration here. Do come and visit our Melbourne Chinatown, and we are the world's number 4 most popular visited Chinatown in the world, a survey done by 4 Doors Travel. Thank you very much to the City of Melbourne for their support, the Victorian State Government, and of course everybody who has supported us, especially the media who has helped us so much, especially the past 2 years when things were quiet, but everybody have remained positive. All the best, and let's celebrate and enjoy. Thank you.
Before you become so nervous about this, let me do an interview with you. What's your name?
Rick.
Where are you from?
Moorabbin.
You like Chinese dumpling?
Yes.
Which one is your favorite?
Pork and chive.
Pork and chive. Very good. And what's your name?
Jerick,
And where are you from?
Laverton.
Leverton. Wow, I got lots of family members or friends, supporters? Cheers, Scott. Okay, so have you eaten Chinese dumpling before?
Yes, a lot.
Which one do you like the most?
I like the prawn and ginger dumpling.
Wow, that is very fancy. And what's your name?
James,
And where are you from?
just there.
Very handy. So, have you eaten Chinese dumpling before?
Yes. What's your favorite one? Everything from Chinon Paramount. They're all awesome.
That's from there. Okay, terrific, ladies and gentlemen. Let's count down from 3, okay? And then when you hear 1, you can start eating. 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at the gentleman on the other side. Finish! Oh my God! Wow, it looks like you've eaten a lot of dumplings before. Okay, all right, let's give them some gifts.
浪奔浪流，萬里滔滔江水永不休，淘盡了世間事，混作滔滔一片潮流，是喜是愁。浪裏分不清歡笑悲憂，成功失 敗，浪裏分不出有咩憂。愛你恨你，問君知否？似大江一發收，轉千彎，轉千灘，亦未平復，始終爭鬥。又有喜，又有愁，就算分不清歡笑悲憂，仍願返百千浪，在我心中起伏夠。始終爭鬥，又有喜，又有愁，就算分不清歡笑悲憂，仍願返百千浪，在我心中起伏高，仍願返千浪，在我心中起伏高。上海灘，希望大家鍾意。Thank you。
Hello everyone, hope you enjoy. Yes.
一幅画，听像一首歌，让我们共同为墨尔本的明天书写更多更美好的故事吧。小城故事中充满喜和乐。若是你到小城来，生活特别多。看是一幅画。
谢。
Come on, faster. That's right. Got some more energy, right? You're doing well. Some dancers.
When the sun shines on the mountain and the night is on the road, it's a new day, it's a new way, and I fly up to the sun.
I can feel the morning sunlight. I can smell the new morning. I can hear God's voices calling for my golden skyline way. Una paloma blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca, over the mountains I fly. No one can take my freedom away. Once I had my share of losing, for they locked me on a chain. Yes, they tried to break my power. Oh, I still can feel the pain. Una paloma blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca, over the mountains I fly. No one can take my freedom away. Yes, no one can take my freedom away. When the sun shines on the mountains and the night is thunderround, it's a new day, it's a new way, and I fly up to the sun. Una paloma blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca, over the mountains I fly. No one can take my freedom away. Thank you. I hope you enjoy all the songs. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for 傲声之音给我们带来的这半个小时的表演，谢谢，谢谢。 Wow. Multicultural Festival.
冇錯啦，咁啊，Jason 啊，我考下你先，你知唔知道我哋唐人街咧係幾時開始有嘅咧？墨爾本嘅唐人街。
Melbourne Chinatown is the oldest Chinatown in the Western world. I know that because when the first of wisdom, longevity is coming. You haven't finished your makeup, have you? Oh, you lost your mask. Oh my goodness.
It's okay. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
okay.
hope you're going to enjoy your day and then
Yeah.
and bring the luck and.
Yeah, bring the luck to all our audience.
So the three gods will be throwing out all of the lollies for everybody.
Are you ready to catch the luck? Are you ready to catch your luck?
So if you get one from them, you're going to be extra lucky.
Okay.
Okay, children, come to the front, please. So try to catch it, and you catch the good luck. Okay, so the three gods here. Okay, are you ready? No, there are more children coming. Oh my goodness. They all want to be lucky this year.
Yes, the lucky kid, yeah. The tiger kid.
Okay, are you ready? Steady, go through! More?
Yes. Another run.
Oh.
Catch a luck.
Maybe give us some chocolate as well. Comes through it.
Lucky
I think you
chocolate?
have to give to people. Not
The chocolate had to be gentle.
Yeah, comes through it with. No. Okay, now we would like to invite our. Oh. they want you to give out all of this. And here, maybe you go around the place. Go around. Okay, follow the three gods. So they're going to this way, this way, this way, this way.
And catch and follow them another way.
Okay. Now. That's for the drummers. This is the drummers band. This is the Japanese taiku. You can hear the lion dancers are on the way. So we're gonna kickstart the official ceremony opening for this Chinatown, Melbourne Chinatown Multicultural Festival. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we can hear the line dancers are coming. Thank you so much for Taiku Kuru for their performance. Thank you. Wow. That was a long, continuous running Chinatown in the world.
冇錯啦，我哋墨爾本唐人街咧係1850年代咧開始成立到今日㗎。咁頭先我哋都講咗啦，我哋喺呢度咧仲保留咗好多一啲歷史嘅建築物嘅。咁除咗之外咧，咁當然我哋亦都融入咗好多唔同嘅亞洲文化啦、澳洲文化。咁啊，亦都有我哋今時今日咧，亦都好多謝我哋嘅政府咧去做嘅保育工作，令到我哋有好多一啲嘅 historical 嘅 building 咧都可以繼續留低喺俾大家嘅。咁我哋唐人街亦都有好多特色咧，就係我哋有5個好特別嘅拱門㗎。咁亦都係呢一個廣場，亦都係標誌住我哋唐人街同呢一個澳洲同埋好多嘅唔同嘅亞洲文化咧，就一齊共用嘅。所以今日咧就有咗呢一個多元文化嘅節會啦。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural Melbourne Chinatown Multicultural Celebration opening ceremony. We would like to welcome all of the dignitaries on the stage. They are the Right Honourable Lord Mayor of Melbourne, Councillor Sally Capp. The Honourable Sheena Watt, MP, representing the Minister for Multicultural Affairs, and the Honourable Ross Spence, MP. We have Senator David Van, representing the Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Scott Morrison, MP. The Honourable Anthony Giles, Shadow Minister for Cities and Urban Infrastructure and Multicultural Affairs, representing the Federal Opposition Leader, the Honourable Anthony Albanese, MP. We have Ms. Vivienne Nguyen, Chairperson for Victoria Multicultural Commission and President of Chinatown Precinct Association, Mr. Danny Doon, and President for Melbourne Dalung Association, Ms. Ying Lin. Normal. Now we would like to invite the Right Honourable Lord Mayor of Melbourne, Councillor Sally Capp, to say a few words.
Hello everybody, it is wonderful to see you here for this fantastic multicultural festival here in Melbourne's Chinatown. On behalf of the City of Melbourne, I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people, and pay respects to their elders past and present. For tens of thousands of years, this has been an important meeting place for our traditional owners, and we thank them for their care of the land and the waterways, and note that this is still an important place for meetings and celebrations as we are today. I acknowledge also all of the dignitaries who have joined us here today, and to all of you who have joined us for this fantastic festival, thank you. Chinatown here in Little Bourke Street has been a feature of the City of Melbourne since the 1850s. It is one of the longest continuous Chinatowns in the world, and we're so pleased that you could join us in this newer but historic area in Melbourne for this fantastic festival. We thank very much the people, and Eng Ling and Danny Doon in particular, who deliver this event together with the Chinatown Precinct Association and the Melbourne Dalung Association. Together and with their teams, they have brought a multicultural event really celebrating our African, European and Asian nations and their contribution to this city. I'm so happy to see some Collingwood supporters here. Go Pies! And thank you for coming from the MCG to join this celebration. It's very important to us that we acknowledge the contributions, the hard work, the talents, the cultures, the beliefs, the traditions of all of the people who have come to become part of Melbourne and Australia over the last few decades in particular. And this festival is a wonderful way to express not just those different cultures, but the fact that we've all come together here in Melbourne in a very inclusive community where we respect and celebrate each other's cultures. So thank you for being part of Marvellous Melbourne and helping us bring back the buzz on this Sunday. It is the year of the tiger, and I note about the tiger that it is a courageous and active zodiac symbol to be celebrated in the Chinese traditions. And I think that says a lot about where we're at the moment, is to be courageous and to be active. And we really are grateful to all of you for coming back to Melbourne and for making the most of this fantastic city of ours. Some other characteristics of the tiger are that they love challenges and they love adventures, and there are plenty more of those. But for today, it's all about celebrating culture here in Chinatown. Thank you very much. And again, to Danny Doon, Eng Lim and your teams, thank you for delivering this festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Right Honourable Lord Mayor. Now we would like to invite Honourable Sheena Watt, the MP representing the Minister for Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable Ross Spence MP.
Hello Melbourne. I too will follow in the footsteps of the Lord Mayor and acknowledge the traditional owners of these lands and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. And can I acknowledge any other First Nations people that might be here? This is a really important special thing that we do, and it's only right that we start today's celebration of culture and heritage by acknowledging the culture and heritage of this place that has been since time immemorial. Good afternoon. It's so very, very good to be here. I am loving the vibes. I'm loving the smiling faces, the kids that were really getting into the dragon dances before. And on behalf of the Premier and the Minister, Ross Spence, I send the best wishes for a fantastic celebration today. Thank you to Melbourne Stai-Lung Association and the Chinatown Precinct Association for having me here and for organising an incredible event right here in one of Victoria's most iconic and historic locations, Melbourne's Chinatown. Your ongoing work to make this event happen that supports and celebrates Victoria's multicultural diversity is a wonderful contribution to our state, and I can't thank you enough. This is has such a long history, and of course the Lord Mayor spoke about that, and I won't repeat those remarks, but take the time today to really soak in the beauty that is Chinatown here and enjoy some of the stall holders that I can smell wafting through the stage here. So when we're done here, you'll probably find me checking out some of those stalls, and I imagine others too. So can I encourage you to support the stall holders that are supporting today's festivities. Take the time to wander up and down Chinatown and know that life is back and brilliant.
Now we would like to invite to the stage, to the lectern, we have the Senator David Van representing the Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Scott Morrison MP.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for having me. And can I start off, as well as acknowledging the traditional owners of the land and my fellow dignitaries up here, I'd like to start by saying, welcome back Melbourne. We all know that Victorians did it incredibly tough over the last 2 years. And coming back from that has been slow and arduous, and I know Sally and her team have been working incredibly hard at that. So to be at an event like this is absolutely wonderful, and good to see so many smiling faces and the kids out there. The important thing is, as a regular visitor to Chinatown, also I'm the patron senator for the seat of Melbourne. So I know what a rich culture it has here in Chinatown. This is the very heart of Chinatown, but we find multicultural communities all over Melbourne. And I'm lucky enough that the Prime Minister, when he asked me to represent him, and most of my time is spent with multicultural communities, whether they be Chinese, Vietnamese, Sri Lankan, Sikh, Indian, I've been to so many iftar dinners over the last month for Ramadan, I cannot tell you. Although you can tell from my waist that's been growing at a great rate of knots. The thing about multiculturalism, particularly here in Melbourne and Victoria, is it's so well embedded in everyday society and in our culture. We almost don't notice it anymore, which is the best thing about it. It's been woven through our fabrics. Everyone has such a good time. They get to celebrate their culture. They get to share it with other Victorians. And it brings such a rich vibrancy to the city and to the state. And we're proud of that. We'd like to work with all the communities in reaching that, to make sure our multicultural communities are woven right through the fabric of our society. Because it makes it better, makes it stronger, makes us all better Victorians, and we enjoy life a lot more. The smell of that food is just driving me nuts. It's not quite the smoking ceremony I'm used to, but it's the damn good smelling one, I can tell you that much. So thank you all for coming out today. Thank you for having me and letting me represent the Prime Minister. Have a wonderful festival, enjoy Chinatown, and I look forward to seeing you with plates full of food very soon.
Thank you, Senator. Now we would like to welcome the Honourable Anthony Giles, Shadow Minister for Cities and Urban Infrastructure and Multicultural Affairs, representing the Federal Opposition Leader, the Honourable Anthony Albanese MP.
Look, thank you very much. It is a great pleasure to be here, and I want to start, of course, by acknowledging that we're on Aboriginal land and pay my respects to Elders past, present and emerging, and any First Nations people who are here, including, of course, my friend Sheena Watt, as well as acknowledging the other dignitaries. I want to particularly acknowledge the Dailung Association and the Chinatown Precinct Association, Eng and Danny especially, for bringing this gathering together. Because I think this gathering tells us two things. As David just said, it does show us that Melbourne is back, that inner Melbourne is back and flourishing. And that is something that is so exciting, because I vividly remember standing just down the road at New Year's celebrations in 2020 when there was a real air of uncertainty and then despair over this part of town. But I want to come back to that, but say Chinatown has a great history, as Sally has touched upon, but I think its future is even more exciting. And I think today's event really sums that up. It's a celebration of what has been, but also a great expression of confidence in where we are going. A statement about how our multiculturalism is in fact our greatest strength. And it's not just about individual cultures celebrating their culture, it's about the sharing of culture. And that's what we've seen today. Such joy in the eyes of children, such joy in the eyes of adults, particularly as David touched upon as we contemplate the eating that we'll do as soon as the speeches have stopped. What we have seen here in Chinatown is this beautiful part of Melbourne be a showcase for many cultures to be shared. It's a statement of who we are and who we want to be, I strongly believe. A country where everyone is proud of who they are and in which everyone feels that they belong. And I say that with great hope and with great optimism, but also acknowledging that the last couple of years have been hard. People have endured great preparations from family and friends overseas. This part of Melbourne has done it tough. And that's why it is so important to stand here with pride at what has been achieved and with confidence of what we will achieve to build back better. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along today.
Thank you. Now we would like to welcome Ms. Vivienne Nguyen, Chairperson for Victoria Multicultural Commission.
Thank you. I also want to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are gathered here and pay my respect to the elders past and present, and pay respect to Sheena Watt, a Victorian Member of Parliament who is our from First Nations people. I also want to call our VMC Commissioner, Sylvia Renda, who's standing over there, who'll be joining us later tonight for the dinner. Like many of our speakers before me, anything that the community does that brings communities together to celebrate, to share, and to create greater understanding and appreciation and respect for each other is what the VMC will support. And that is why you will see the Victorian Multicultural Commission anywhere and everywhere where you do that. And I thank Eng and Uncle Danny for the work that you do in bringing communities together to allow us the chance to understand, to celebrate, to share, to learn, and to respect each other. We have a lot in this stage, and we need to be able to respect and understand and live together harmoniously. So I thank you, Eng, and Uncle Danny for doing that. And also a special acknowledgement to our Lord Mayor. You do a lot, Lord Mayor, to bring the communities together. And for that, I also want to thank you too. Have a great time. It is a belated New Year. Enjoy. The Lord Mayor has told you everything about the Year of the Tiger. I know I don't need to repeat. Enjoy and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we would like to invite Mr. Danny Doom, President of Chinatown Precinct Association, to say a few words.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chinatown. This multicultural event is the first time. Actually, because we miss celebrate the Chinese New Year, so we like to invite a lot of you come down to Chinatown. You miss the Chinese New Year, but we put on something different. It's a multicultural event. Thank you to the City of Melbourne and state government, VMC, to encourage us to hold this event in Chinatown. I also think like Ing do all the hard work. I didn't do anything. I just sit on the side looking, make sure everything's, she didn't miss anything, but she never missed anything in here. Thank you.
Now we would like to invite Ing Lim, President of Melbourne Dalung Association, to say a few words.
Hi, everyone. I've put myself last, and to be very honest, I was going to drop a bombshell today, but after hearing about something yesterday, I think today is not the right time, and now is not the right time to announce that as well. So I'll just plod along. As to what the Chinatown Precinct President say, do I have a choice? He say I do the work. That's because he cracks the whip. He'll ring me at 3 o'clock. Oh, did you remember to pack this? Did you remember to do this? And then come 6 a.m., ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And he's there, all ready to come down. Even the road closure is at 8 o'clock. 6 o'clock, he's asking me, am I ready to come down to Chinatown? So do I have a choice? No. Anyway, like the Lord Mayor say, Tiger Year, very challenging. Now, we'll throw it to the politicians. Is that why we have an election year? You see, challenging year. You look at the tiger, slowly crouching, and then wham, bang, hit on the top. So let's see. May the best tiger or tigers win. I mean, I'm known as a dragon lady, but nothing like the tiger. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. We have started since the street closure. I won't say since what time, like you all know. But even the God is kind. Look at that. And everybody wants to know why today. Today, 1st of May, beautiful, before we hit the cold wintry day. And he can't promise me good weather like today. We have the last of the beautiful summer, autumn day. So we can't ask for more. And it's a beautiful day, really beautiful. On top of that, Chinese lunar calendar is the first day of the 4th month. Always the 1st and 15th days are important. So another auspicious day. And of course, Ramadan finishes. There's also the Malay New Year. So everything. So where else can anybody think, that you would want to go? Nowhere but Chinatown.
Yes.
And everybody wants to know why we use the word multicultural. And actually, that idea came from none other than our VMC chair, Vivian, because when we couldn't, of course, the Chinese, to start off the year, we usually have the Chinese New Year festival. And as in any event, on the eve, it's very important, like you have your Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, hey, even the football Eve parade, you know, Eve is always important, but we couldn't do that. We couldn't do the Chinese New Year Sunday, what we usually call Big Sunday. So we thought we must have a celebration, and we are all there for celebrating. And I was going to make that announcement. It was to celebrate me personally, my own life as well, but oh well, it just have to wait for a little while. And we just want everybody to enjoy, because Chinatown is not just Chinese food. Yes, predominantly Chinese food, but if you look, we even have like sausage eating competition, German sausage versus Chinese sausage. And then we have dumplings. And then we have curry puffs, you know, to put in the heat as well. So you name it, we have it. We have sushi eating. And I'm just wondering whether the dignitaries would do us all a favor. I've got a platter of food here. Do you think the dignitaries will have a bit of an eating competition and give us the fun? Maybe we line them up, which the two MCs are very good in, and see who can gobble, gobble, gobble really quick. The skewer stick, the bun, and then that is it. Year of the Tiger competition. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. And if you're not happy with anything, speak to Danny Toon, okay? Uncle Danny. And if he can't solve the problem, go Lord Mayor next, right? So, but I would love to thank the City of Melbourne. As you can see, we really appreciate the City of Melbourne. We have the City of Melbourne assets here to prove how much we love the City of Melbourne, and for their support, without which we can't do. And this year, we are also very fortunate. We have the VMC who has supported us and also helped contribute, because everything has gone up in prices and things, so, but life goes on. We are, believe it or not, we are so proud that Melbourne Chinatown is the 4th most popular, and it has been recommended by the 4 Doors Travel that we are number 4. And now to work ourselves up to number 1. We were number 9, we're now number 4. What else can we ask for with this pandemic on, you know? So I would say that what we went through the past 2 years, with the support of the state government, the local government, and very soon, maybe the federal government too. Yeah, maybe they can work with the City of Melbourne, and we can assist and support the traders, and of course, all of you. Okay, thank you. I can but only make this wish.
Okay,
Thank
you so. Eating competition, really? The food
We
is there.
declare the festival officially open!